going on YouTube? This is Darklight Dreamer coming at you with another Q&A video, and guys, it has been a challenging couple of weeks. First of all, my work is just kicking my ass. You guys already know. I come home physically exhausted, I have a million things to do, and my schedule is just everywhere, so I'll have really short weeks and really long weeks at work. It's terrible. But I rant about that enough to you guys. You guys already know what's up with that. But on top of that, my mental health has just been everywhere. I've had great days these last couple of weeks, some of the best days I've had in the last couple of weeks, in fact. I've had really terrible days that was even just hard to get out of bed, and I really have to struggle to stay positive and focus on the good things in my life, but I'm getting there. I'm trying to get there. It's a struggle that I've had throughout my whole life. It's just been particularly kind of bad or back and forth in the last couple months, and etc. But anyway, moving past that, there are a lot of things to update you guys on about the channel. As you guys saw on Tuesday, I did my first challenge video, the 50/50 challenge video. That was actually a lot of fun to do. I would love to do more challenge videos for you guys. If you guys enjoyed that one, let me know down below. I'll definitely do more if you like to see, if you want to see more challenge videos. I want to do the Try Not to Laugh challenge. If you guys know of any really good Try Not to Laugh challenge videos or are able to find some, I could really use some help in that because, first of all, I don't want to be able to see the video at all before I watch it. I want to be completely taken by surprise whenever I watch these videos, so I need some help getting videos that you guys think are really funny. Hit me up with links down below if you guys really think that it's a funny one and it's going to make me laugh. So I need help with that, but I have already seen, however, all of the Markiplier ones, or most of them at least. So if Markiplier's done a video on that particular Try Not to Laugh challenge, try not to send me that one because I need to be completely surprised when I see this montage. Also, if you guys know of any Try Not to Get Jump Scared videos or Trying to Get Scared videos that are really good, let me know down below, and I will definitely check those out and do a challenge video on that as well. Also, for tomorrow's video, I have a really special Let's Play coming out for you guys. I'm really excited to have been able to do this for you guys because last Sunday, me and a bunch of my friends got together and we all did a group Let's Play of That's You, which is a game show type game that you can get on the PS4. It's free for PlayStation Plus members. It's like 20 bucks if you're not a PlayStation Plus member, but we all got together, we had a lot of fun, and we're coming out with that video tomorrow, so you're going to see what that game is all about. It was a lot of fun, guys. You guys should definitely check it out if you have a PS4 and have friends to play it with. I'm also trying my best to get streaming set up for you guys because my 1-year anniversary stream, what I'm trying to do, is coming up on the 25th of this month, I think. But anyway, I was tweaking around some things today, and I was testing it with a friend. He got on my stream today and was telling me how things looked and everything, and it seems like I have it set up just fine, technically, but every game I tried to run on it, the frame rate just tanked. So I need to find out if I can switch some settings around, maybe lower the resolution, maybe lower the FPS to get it to stream a lot more smoothly for you guys. It's also really difficult to play whenever the game is just really jumpy. I tried out Hollow Knight, I tried out Ruby Grim Eclipse, Ruby Grim Eclipse, and it seemed to also have frame rate issues. I tried streaming some emulator games, and that seemed to be really kind of glitchy, but it seemed to work okay, I guess. But I'd really like to be able to stream something other than a Super Nintendo game. So yeah, I'm going to tweak some things and see if I can't get that streaming smoothly. If I can't do that, I'm going to see about alternative means of streaming, like through my PS4 or something like that, because I really want to start streaming for you guys. I'm really excited to do it too, because just interacting with the one friend in chat, I was able to do that efficiently, and it was really fun to do, and I'd love to do that with a lot more people in the chat. I'd really love to get more into streaming if I'm able to, because right now I don't really live in the environment to stream a lot, but whenever I am in an environment where I can stream a lot, I want to do it like multiple times a week. That would be just really fun, I think. So anyway, aside from the stream, I also wanted to update you guys on the fighting game thing that I brought up like 3 or 4 Q&As ago, how I wanted to do an episode called Hyper Combo on my weekly episodes, like 1 episode a week. I want to do just me going online and doing online matches, and I still want to do that. I have not forgotten about that. The thing is, I was thinking, I was practicing some on Street Fighter V, and I was like, man, I'm really bad at this, and I have to learn a lot of Street Fighter V, but Street Fighter V is not the game that I really want to, focus on, you know what I mean? So I'm waiting to see what Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite is like. Right now it's kind of up in the air of whether it's going to be a good game or not, if I'm really going to be into it. So I'm going to get that game, I'm going to try it out. If I really want to focus on that game, that's when it'll start. If not, I'm really excited to get into BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle. That game looks awesome. Just the trailer looks amazing. It has BlazBlue characters in it. It's made by the same people that did Guilty Gear. It's got Persona 4 Arena characters in it. It's got Under Night In-Birth characters in it, which I've never played Under Night In-Birth, but it looks really cool. And it also has RWBY characters in it. It's got Persona characters and RWBY characters in it. That automatically makes it awesome, and I'm really excited to get into it. I really enjoyed Persona 4 Arena too, so this is like that plus. I'm just hoping to have some really good characters from it in there. But yeah, basically, I don't want to invest too much into a game that I'm not really into for the long haul, because every fighting game like feels different. It has different moves, different gauges, and way that you use those gauges and moves and everything. So I want to make sure that there's no bleed over from, like, I've played so much Street Fighter V, and now I have to unlearn that so that way I can play BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle or Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. I want to make sure that when I really invest into it, that I'm going to be into it for the long run. So I hope you guys understand, so it might be a little while before that series gets started. So the other day, me and a few of my friends got together, and we just got really excited talking about different things that I could possibly do in the future for my channel involving my friends. I think that'd be a lot of fun to have them guest starring in a lot more of my videos, doing some more collabs with them so you guys can get to know some of those people as I play games with them for you guys. I think that'd be a lot of fun. We were talking about doing a D&D session online, maybe once or twice a month, me DMing a campaign online, using D20 so you guys can see the maps and the layout of the area. You guys would see our little figurines move around those maps and our dice rolls live on the screen. I've been told I'm a pretty good storyteller. So yeah, I think that could be a lot of fun. We also got really excited about the idea of possibly doing a nerdy podcast, which is mostly going to be gaming related, but also extends to the hobbies of whoever just happens to be on the show that week. So the beginning of the show would usually be us talking about what we've been into that week and get into really in-depth discussion about the games or the hobbies we've been doing that week. And then in the middle of the podcast, we bring up some gaming news, things that are really big in the last couple of weeks in the gaming industry, things that people are really excited about, things that are going to be releasing in the next couple of weeks. I think that'd be really cool to be able to give you guys the gaming news like that. And then at the end, we'd have a topic for the week that we'd sit down and discuss. It could be mostly gaming related or YouTube related or something that's just relevant in the community at the current time in the nerdy community, but it'd always be nerd centric basically, and it'd mostly revolve around gaming. So I think that would be a lot of fun to be able to do with my friends, and they seem to be really excited about the idea, so I definitely want to do that in the near future. As far as Let's Plays go, I have a lot of games that I could be playing for you guys, as far as non-horror games go and as far as horror games go, but right now focusing on non-horror Let's Plays, I have Hollow Knight that I really want to do for you guys. I have Ori and the Blind Forest. Somebody told me they wanted to see me play Tacoma. Whatever you guys want to see me play, let me know down in the description below, and I'll basically play whatever is the most popular thing. I've also had a couple of people tell me they wanted to see me play more of the Stanley Parable. That was a really fun video to make, and there's still a bunch of endings I haven't gotten, and I'm really interested to see what those endings are, so I'm probably going to do another episode or two of the Stanley Parable. But other than that, what do you guys want to see? Let me know down in the comments below. And I think that's all the things that I have to catch you guys up on, but you guys aren't here for that. What you guys are here for is to hear some of the answers I had to some of the questions that you guys asked me in the Q&A Friday video that I posted up the week before last. So let's get right into it. Eric Phillips says, I found a very interesting game for you to try, Absolver. That game actually does look really, really fun. It's made by Devolver Digital, so it's bound to be a pretty freaking good game, and fighting moves just look so flashy. So flashy. I like what I see of it so far. I want to know more about how it actually plays, so I need to do a little bit more research on the game before I really get into it. But yeah, it definitely looks interesting. I'll definitely check that out. Wolf Brother Mythos from the channel Frost and Fist says, great episode, my brother. Loved your answers as always. Thank you very much, man. I really, really appreciate it. He says, I'm looking forward to your anniversary show, and I'm really proud of all that you've accomplished in less than a year. Much love, my brother. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. I almost have 250 subs, and that is way more than I initially thought that I was going to have to begin with. Of course, that I always wish that I had gotten more subs in the last year. There are some people that really grow in their first year, but I think that's pretty rare, and I think that 250 in a year is nothing to sneeze at. I hope that this channel really continues to grow. But your question for the week from Wolf Brother Wednesday on your channel is,
how many of you have spent time enjoying yourself in an arcade? What are some great memories you have there, and what games did you enjoy playing?
So of course when he brought up this question, he talked about himself, how we used to play a bunch of Marvel vs. Capcom 1 and 2 at the arcades. We practiced like hell on those games. We even got a lot of free games from that. We actually got really good at it, and we were in a tournament for it even, an area tournament, and we got into like the semifinals, and they put me against him so that way we could eliminate one or the other because we were doing too well in the tournament. So that was pretty awesome. I lost against my brother by just a hair during a time over, so I think that I did pretty well in that tournament. We also played a lot of light gun games, like he mentioned on his channel. We played a lot of Time Crisis and Area 51 and and games like that, especially the 2-player ones, Time Crisis 2 and 3, were a lot of fun together, and we could basically go through the whole game doing that. But I also played a lot of DDR back in the day, whenever Dance Dance Revolution was really popular, and you couldn't walk by an arcade without hearing the blasting DDR music on the speakers. I absolutely love rhythm games. You guys might not know that, but I love like Final Fantasy Theatrhythm and Elite Beat Agents, and DDR was just a lot of fun to me. I was never like a pro at DDR, like doing like the insane like extreme mode or hard mode songs where, you know, people would just be like all over the place and they turn around and not look at the screen while they were doing it. It wasn't that crazy, but I enjoyed normal mode. I wasn't easy, but I did, you know, normal mode, and I did some of the harder songs in normal mode. I think I did some of the easier songs on hard mode even, so I really enjoyed DDR back in the day. I would still love to be able to do that more. I just don't really have a means to play it anymore because the machines were really hard to maintain back in the day, and they were always broken after a while, and then like arcades just completely went out of business. So I would actually love to go to a modern arcade. I think that would be a lot of fun. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, I think he also forgot to mention, that we also used to play a lot of Captain America and the Avengers, Ninja Turtles, and all those like 2-player beat-em-up games in the arcade. That was a lot of fun. We actually in one afternoon went through the entire game of Captain America and the Avengers. I think we've actually done that a few times. This is one of my favorite old school like arcade games. So anyway, yeah, thank you very much for your question, Mythos. Really appreciate it. Aiden from Blue Couch Productions says, 1-year anniversary live stream sounds super exciting. I'll definitely try to show up. Hopefully I will get all the kinks worked out before the anniversary live stream actually comes up. He says, my question for next time is, what are your thoughts on the Sonic franchise? Are you excited for Sonic Mania or Sonic Forces? I'm not really a huge fan of the franchise myself, but I would love to hear your thoughts. Keep up the great work. I actually have a lot of fond memories when I was young playing Sonic. It was like Sonic 2, I think, was the first Sega Genesis game that I had ever gotten, and it was a lot of fun. I beat Sonic 2 so many times as a kid. I eventually got to Sonic 3, and I had always wanted to get Sonic and Knuckles, the one where you can attach Sonic 2 or Sonic 3 to and play as Knuckles in those stages, because I borrowed it from a friend a couple times, or I rented it from Blockbuster Video. I mean, who has heard from a Blockbuster Video anytime in the recent past, and those are long extinct now. But anyway, the company does seem to be trying to go back to its roots, and it seems like they're trying really hard to make Sonic great again, so to speak. And Sonic Mania and Sonic Forces does seem really freaking hype, and I'm really excited to play them. Sonic Mania, first of all, is just very reminiscent of the Sonic games that I loved in my early childhood, Sonic 2 and 3, and it has some of the stages from there kind of redone, and some new stages and new mini games and stuff like that. So I'm definitely excited to play it just for nostalgic reasons. But Sonic Forces does seem really freaking cool. I mean, first of all, what Sonic fan has not imagined their own Sonic character? And the customization in this looks really cool. Both Sonic Mania and Sonic Forces have some really awesome jammin' tracks out right now for their soundtrack. So that says a lot about a game to me when they have a really good soundtrack out. And I love a lot of the old Sonic songs. So I mean, these new tracks sound like they're right in line with that. Also, Infinite just seems like he's going to be a really badass villain, and his theme song is jammin'. So I want to know more about him and what he can do. It'd be really cool if you could actually play as Infinite in some stages. That'd be really awesome. And also the fact that like all the really cool Sonic villains are in this game to an extent. Chaos is in there, Shadow is in there, Metal Sonic is in there. It's gonna be awesome, I think. So it's definitely going to be way better than a lot of the Sonic games that have been coming out recently, I think. So I'm definitely excited to play those. Anyway, thank you very much for your question, Naden. Kuji and Kiwi say, keep up with the Persona. I know it's a long series, but would be good to see how the characters develop and the story. I would really be okay with doing more Persona, even if though it's a long Let's Play, if more people were watching it. It's just that not a lot of people are, just like a few people are watching it, really. So that's why I decided to drop the series. If more people express interest in it and really want me to continue that series, I'll continue it. But as of right now, there are only like 3 people, I think, that want to see Persona, and it's never been a popular Let's Play series, unfortunately. Ever since, especially episode like halfway through the Let's Play episodes that I've come out with, it just tanked down to like the single digits of views, and a couple of those are me making sure that the video is up to snuff whenever it is uploaded. So it just does not get many views at all, which is the reason that I'm not continuing that. So sorry about that. But anyway, they say, congrats on the year anniversary, dude. Keep it up. My question for you this week is, what are your thoughts on the upcoming Kingdom Hearts 3? It looks amazing. I've never been disappointed in a Kingdom Hearts game before, but I need to replay the ones that I've already played, and I need to play the side games that I've never gotten a chance to play, so that way I'll be updated on the storyline. I might just refresh my memory by watching a video, the recap of the story, but I want to play them eventually. I just don't have time in my life to dedicate so much time to so many games. Because the Kingdom Hearts games are amazing, and everything I see about 3 is great, and it seems like some of the characters that I really liked in it are coming back, so it seems really epic. It's also awesome to see how Sora and Riku and Kairi have like just grown throughout the series, so that's really awesome. So that's what I think about Kingdom Hearts 3. I might do a Let's Play on it whenever it comes out. I think it'd be stupid not to, right? Anyway, thank you very much for your question, guys. James says, I've probably made you very hungry now, lol. That sounds so yummy, referring to his question in the last Q&A Friday video. Anyway, he says, I don't really have a question this week, but I do want to say that you're doing amazing. Thank you very, very much, man. I really appreciate your support. You've been supporting me for so long, and it really means a lot to me. I really want to know when you're going to start doing Let's Plays. I'm really excited to see you start. He says, as far as your Persona 5, I need to catch up with that LP, but as you said, it's a long game. I would urge you to keep going with it. Plus, it gives us who are those of us who are not massive horror game fans something to watch on your channel. Just my opinion, though. Hopefully, this helps. I do have several games that are not horror games that I want to play for you guys. It's just a matter of what I get around to first. I might also play like the Uncharted games because I have all of those and I haven't played any of them. I do like Life is Strange because I want to play through that as well. So whatever you guys want to see, let me know. Let me know down in the comments, and I'll definitely play the games that you guys want to see for sure. Kane Kurosaki says, awesome video. Really enjoying these Q&A videos. Thank you very, very much, man. It really, really means a lot to me. He says, so my question is, if you could do a full dive into a game, what game would it be? My choice would be Phantasy Star. Thank you very much for your question. That is a really awesome choice. I actually really love the Phantasy Star series and the universe that it takes place in, but if I had to pick, I would probably definitely say Eorzea from Final Fantasy XIV. It's just such a vast and beautiful world with a lot of really awesome looking regions. I love the Final Fantasy universe, as you guys know, so I love the classes and the magic and everything. I love the creatures and the wildlife in the Final Fantasy series, and in Final Fantasy XIV, there's a lot of delicious looking food that I would love to eat, and as you guys know, I love me some food, so I would definitely love to be a culinarian on top of everything else in the Final Fantasy XIV universe, just saying. So actually, if you guys don't know, I played Final Fantasy XIV quite a bit, and I had like a max level culinarian there, what was max level before the new expansion came out that I haven't had a chance to play yet. But anyway, thank you very much for your question, man. I really appreciate it. And I think that's all the questions that you guys had for me this week. If you guys have any more questions for me, please do not hesitate to drop those questions down in the comment section below, and I'll get to answering those questions in the next Q&A Friday video. Thank you guys so much for watching. It really means a lot to me, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please do me a huge favor and share this video with your friends. The exposure really helps me out, guys. Do me a favor, drop some comments too. Even though they're not questions, I just love hearing from you guys. I love chatting with you guys. It really and truly makes my day. And if you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, you guys know that I would love to have you guys as a member of the Darklight family, and we'll continue this YouTube journey together again very soon. Until then, may your dreams at your darkest hour, and I'll see you next time.